Hi, welcome to Route 66, our ongoing journey through the amazing, unbelievable, bigger than words, Word of God. And we're talking today about the meaning of life. That's right, what an epic title for a short video presentation. We're going to talk about the meaning of life. And we're still in the book of Genesis. And so if you think about it, and you want to go back and look at some of the episodes, we've discovered already in the book of Genesis, we get some characteristics of God that we have to remember. We get some value about ourselves because of the way that we are created. And now we're going to get the meaning of life. Here is Genesis 1:28. In it, we discover the purpose for mankind, given this command by God: be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it. That means that man has two specific responsibilities. One, to multiply, or be fruitful and multiply, that is, fill the earth. And then the second one is to manage the earth, which is in the word subdue. And so that is precisely what any stockbroker wants you to do. It wants you to multiply and it wants you to manage. Our job description then is to relate. And so we are to relate to God and relate to other people. Our job is to become caretakers of this planet, and God has created us for those purposes. And so that is the meaning of life from the standpoint of how you address the way you were created. Now, as time goes by, we've added a whole lot of definition behind that. We've talked about the meaning of life, and we've added a whole lot of meaning behind it. When we start stripping away to the very bottom of what it is that God has done, He creates man, He places him on planet Earth, and He says, you be fruitful and you multiply. In other words, you be blessed and you multiply and you fill the earth, and you subdue it, you manage it. You have dominion over it. In other words, you're in charge of what happens here on planet Earth. And those are the things that we were created for. Now, on top of that, we have all managed in our lives to add a variety of other things on top of it. And that's fine, as long as the things we've added on top of it don't get in the way of us losing the connection that we're supposed to have with our Creator and what He has created us to do. And so if you can remember that, that actually strips away a whole lot of the confusion about the meaning of life and simplifies it. Now, does it solve all the questions that you have for today? No. Does it give you all the direction you need to make the decision you need to make later? No. But it does remind you and reground you to the truth and the reality of what it is that God has done and why you're a big part of that puzzle. And so we'll continue our look at the book of Genesis, and we will continue our journey through Route 66 in our next episode. So until then, I'll meet you right here on Route 66.